Hi everybody. I have always had a keen eye towards Van Morrison. I like him a lot. I don't have a lot of I have some CDs with it. Not that I'm one of those who collects everything that he has, but I like Van Morrison. And one of his albums who I particularly enjoy listening to is The Healing Game in its deluxe edition form that has now arrived. It is a glorious digipack, looks like this, and the original album has been expanded to 3 CDs and a large booklet. The original album, which celebrates, I think, original album, it was released in 1997, features in its entirety on disc 1, as it was supposed to do, the 10 tracks. After that, there are 5 bonus tracks there, including a single version of The Healing Game and tracks related to it. The other CD, which is called Sessions and Collaborations, features alternate version of tracks featured on the CD, some in their original version. For instance, The Healing Game is featured in both the tracks featured in both an alternate version and a jazz version, and on disc 1, the original album plus, you also get the single version of The Healing Game, so you get 4 versions of the title track. Well, that's not true, you actually get 5 versions, because on an album at the same time which he produced called Don't Look Back from John Lee Hooker. John Lee Hooker also recorded The Healing Game with Van on vocals also, so there are 5 versions of The Healing Game. The track Sometimes We Cry, which some people might also recognize from the duet version that Tom Jones did on his duets album, are featured on the second CD in an over 8-minute version, the full-length version not previously released. At the sessions of the Healing Game, he also did a recording of Give Me a Kiss to Build a Dream On, which was not at all present. It's not previously been released. And Don't Look Back and The Healing Game from John Lee Hooker has previously been released. There are 2 versions of the Mule Skinner Blues that was previously released on various compilation CDs. The second version was a duet with, was a performance with no one else than skiffle legend Lonnie Donegan. At the time, he also recorded a track with Carl Perkins called he recorded a track with Carl Perkins' version of Sitting on Top of the World. That was released on, I think, a Jimmy Rogers tribute album. However, that is not all the time all true. Well, it is true, but he recorded 4 more songs with Carl Perkins, including one that they wrote together. They did record, for instance, Boppin' the Blues, and also Fats Domino's All by Myself. And none of these 4 tracks has ever been released before. And the third and final disc of the set is the entire performance by Van Morrison on live at the Montreux Festival on 19th of July 1997. And the booklet is in great depth, I shall say. It features first, for all the original tracks of the CD, you get the lyrics to them, and you also get musicians performing on each individual track. There are pictures, which I believe is from the Montreux set, so on. And after the first CD, on the second CD, you are also getting full info, and on each track it says how long it is, so you can see how long the tracks are. And they're also on the third CD. And there's also an essay called Producer's Note, where you get to read on 2 pages more about the recording and these sessions. And each CD here is close to 80 minutes long, so you sure do get a lot of value for money. You get a lot of music. You get almost 4 hours of timeless Van Morrison. And if you don't know it, on these recordings he was joined by He was joined by a lot of iconic people such as Georgie Fame, PBL is another who performed with him, both live and in the studio. So this, if you like the jazz pop music of Van Morrison at its best, then this is a CD to get. And it's also very, very attractively priced. I think I paid about the price of 1.5 full price equivalent Swedish CD for this. So this is probably one of the best reissues of the year. This is the deluxe box treatment at its best. Thank you to Sony Music Legacy for releasing this. The only thing I would like to know, but I haven't looked into that yet, maybe it's available, but I wonder if the Montreux Live audio also is available in visible form. Is there a recording of the concert with pictures? Could it have been released as a DVD or Blu-ray? Is it available somewhere? I don't know. But I suppose one would have to look into that if one is interested. But still, if you like Van Morrison, this one is a surefire no-brainer.